Tinubu postpones fake meeting to honor late Army chief. Trump stages comeback as 47th US president. Obi worries over incessant collapse of national grid. Guinness record holder floats Art Academy. City ordered to pay Mendy majority of unpaid wages. Hello and welcome to Leadership TV. I am Incessant Abdurrahman. President Bola Tinubu has ordered the rescheduling of the weekly Federal Executive Council FEC meeting until another date to be announced. According to a statement by presidential spokesman Bayo Onanuga, the meeting was postponed in honor of Lieutenant General Taoreed Lagbaja, the Chief of Army Staff who passed away on Tuesday night. General Lagbaja served as the Chief of Army Staff from June 19, 2023 till his death on November 5, 2024. President Tinubu also ordered flags to be flown at half-mast nationwide for 7 days in honor of the departed general. Earlier in the day, President Tinubu expressed his heartfelt condolences to Lagbaja family and the Nigerian Armed Forces. In a historic political comeback in United States history, Donald Trump has been elected as the 47th President of the United States, marking a dramatic return to power that has sent shockwaves across the nation and beyond. Defeating incumbent Vice President Kamala Harris of the Democratic Party, Trump secured his second term in the White House at the age of 78, making him the oldest person ever elected to the Oval Office and the first convict to occupy the U.S. presidency. His victory represents an unprecedented comeback, especially after his contentious defeat by Joe Biden in 2020 and his role in January 6th Capitol riot, which led to his second impeachment. Despite 4 criminal cases against him, including a conviction for 34 felony counts related to hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels, Trump's support within the Republican Party and his dedicated Make America Great Again base remained steadfast. His loyalty propelled him back to the Oval Office in what he described as the greatest political movement of all time. His supporters erupted in celebration when Fox News called Pennsylvania for Trump at 1:20 a.m. ET, effectively sealing his victory. Cheers and chants filled the room, with one man shouting, "It's over." Presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 general election, Mr. Peter Obi, has expressed concerns over the ongoing crisis following the continued collapse of the national grid. Leadership TV recalls that the national power grid again collapsed on Tuesday, plunging Nigerians into darkness for some hours. Reacting to the situation in a statement on his X handle on Wednesday, Obi highlighted South Africa's recent achievement of recording 7 months of uninterrupted electricity supply. The former governor of Anambra State stressed that the issue of power failure affects Nigerians irrespective of regions or religious groups, dismissing any suggestions that certain groups benefit more than the others in the energy sector. He said, "The fact remains that we are all suffering equally from this failure. The solution lies not in tribal or religious affiliations, but in visionary leadership and a shared commitment to progress." In fostering creative and artistic excellence, Nigeria's Guinness World Record holder for largest drawing by an individual, Dr. Fola David, has established FD Art Academy to bridge identified gaps in art. The academy, sited in Lekki, Lagos, is positioned as a community for artists within and across the globe to learn, relate, exhibit works, share ideas, collaborate, access mentorship opportunities, and develop. Present at the academy launch, Minister of Arts, Culture, Tourism and Creative Economy, Hannatu Musawa, expressed moves by the government to partner with the academy in a bid to produce more talent in arts. She identified the skills gap in the art space while commending David on the bold step to bridge the gap towards enhancing Nigerians' art market. David stated that the idea was inspired by observed disconnection amongst artists, noting that FD's setting was such that promotes family-like bonding among learners and professionals in Nigeria and beyond. David added that the academy will offer art events, short-term courses, and masterclass sessions, with provisions also made for art exchange programs and residency for those outside Lagos and Nigeria to be equipped with world-class knowledge and superior skills. On the sports scene, former Manchester City defender Benjamin Mendy will receive majority of his unpaid salary from the Premier League club as ruled by a judge. The France international, who was charged with rape and sexual assault in August 2021, had taken City to an employment tribunal to claim about €11 million before tax in unpaid wages after he was suspended without pay from September 2021 until he left the club in June 2023. Mendy was cleared of a series of rape and attempted rape charges last year. Judge Joanne Dunlop ruled that City were entitled to withhold Mendy's salary for the periods he was in custody, which amounted to about 5 of the 22 months he was not paid. A Football Association suspension meant Mendy was unable to fulfill his contractual obligation when not in custody, and the judge said City were not entitled to withhold his pay during this time. In the judgment, Judge Joanne Dunlop said, "I found that Mr. Mendy was ready and willing to work during the non-custody periods and was prevented from doing so by impediments, the FA suspension and bail conditions, which were unavoidable or involuntary on his part." And that's it on Leadership TV News. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website on www.leadership.ng. Many thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. For sponsorship and advert placements, please contact 080-3688-6158. Last Word Leadership Podcast Studio. You have the last